accuracy on the test. So converting 16 feet per second to miles per hour. If we write this, or all of these questions like this, we can use dimensional analysis to convert them pretty easy. It's a little bit more writing, but you'll always get the right answer. So 16 feet per second, it can be written like this: 16 feet over 1 second. So we need to go to miles per hour. First thing we need to do is find out how many feet it can go in a minute. There are 60 seconds in 1 minute. And whenever we get to the end, we can cancel out our units. So if we multiply this together now, we'll find out how many feet we can go in 1 minute, but we're looking for miles per hour. So let's go one more step: 60 minutes in 1 hour. Then ultimately, we need to go to miles. So 1 mile is 5,280 feet. So at this point right here, we can cancel out units. Our seconds cancel out, our minutes cancel out, and our feet cancel out. So what we're basically going to do is multiply across the top, and we'll find out how many miles it can go in how many hours. So 16 times 60 times 60 is 57,600 miles in 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 5,280 is 5,280 hours. But we want to know 1 hour. So let's divide this by 5,280 and we get 10.9 miles per hour. All right, pretty simple. Next question is 6.7 meters per minute to kilometers per hour. All right, so we'll go from minutes to hours. There's 60 minutes in 1 hour. And we need to go meters to kilometers. There are 1,000 kilometers in 1 kilometer. There are 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. So that's 1 km over 1,000 meters. Okay, our units will cancel out. Oh, sorry, hours doesn't. Minutes will cancel out. And we'll get 6.7 times 60 equals 402 kilometers per 1,000 hours. And that will equal 0.4 kilometers per hour. All right, this one's a little bit more difficult because it's in 2 minutes as opposed to just 1 unit. But if we set it up, 77 feet over 2 minutes, and follow the same steps, and we're going to miles, so we'll use 5,280. We need to convert minutes to hours. So there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. And then we need to go 1 mile is 5,280 feet. All right, let's see our units that cancel out: feet, minutes. So that leaves us miles and hours. So let's see here. 77 times 60 is 4620. So we can go 4,620 miles in 2 times 5,280 is 10,560 hours. So we divide 4620, divide that by 10,560, we get we get 0.43 miles per hour. All right. Okay. You're converting 54 meters in 5 seconds to kilometers per hour. So we need to go from seconds to minutes. 60 seconds, 1 minute. Next step, we need to go to minutes, from minutes to hours. So 60 minutes, 1 hour. And then we need to find out how many kilometers that is. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So our seconds will cancel out, our minutes will cancel out, and our meters will cancel out. 54 times 60 equals 194,400 kilometers in 5,000 hours. So for this one, it's pretty simple division. 194,400 divided by 5,000. We get 38.9 kilometers per hour. All right. These are our acceleration. Remember, acceleration equals our second velocity minus our initial velocity over the amount of time it took. A skateboard is going to accelerate from rest. Rest, anytime you see that, that means 0 meters per second. 6 meters per second. So, acceleration equals 6 minus 0 over 2.5. So we get 6 over 2.5. And that will give us about 2.4 meters per second squared whenever you do the math. All right, a car is going to slow from 40 meters per second to 20 meters per second in 5 seconds. What's the acceleration or deceleration? Anytime something slows down, it's going to be a negative number. So just keep that in mind. Acceleration equals V2 minus V1 over time. It's going to go from 40, so V1 equals 40, to V2, which equals 20. And our time is 5 seconds. All right, so 20 minus 40 over 5. So 20 minus 40 equals negative 20 over 5. Our acceleration equals negative 4 meters per second squared. All right. So these are our force questions. Force equals mass times acceleration. This one is pretty simple. It's a 12 kilogram ball, hits a window accelerating at 7.5 meters per second squared. What's the ball's force? So force equals 12 times 7.5. 12 times 7.5 equals 90. So force equals 90 newtons. Okay. In the event that this is not given to you in kilograms, you'll have to convert it. And you convert by King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. If it gives you like a base unit, you have to go to kilograms. Your number is going to end up being smaller, but this one, it's given to you in kilograms. The car crashes into a window, into a wall, accelerating at 12 meters per second squared, and hits with a force of 60 newtons. What's the car's mass? So force equals mass times acceleration. If you do the inverse property, you can rearrange this to get the equation that's going to just give us mass on one side. So we divide each side by acceleration. So force over acceleration equals our mass. Our force is 60 newtons, so 60 over 12 equals mass. Mass equals 5 kilograms. Yep, pretty simple stuff. 15 kilogram hammer hits the ground with 300 newtons of force. What's the acceleration of the hammer? So force equals mass times acceleration. We're looking for acceleration. Let's get acceleration on one side, divide each side by mass. So force over mass equals acceleration. 300 is our force. Divide that by our mass of 15. That's going to give us our acceleration. When we divide 300 by 15, we get 20. Acceleration equals 20 meters per second squared. All right, I hope this helps.